WWE News Undertaker refused original Rhea Ripley segment on Raw. The Undertaker made a brief but momentous appearance on the first episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix and was treated with rapturous applause, unlike someone else, when he appeared to give the new Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley his blessing. Now, the dead man has revealed that he actually refused to do WWE's first idea for his segment on the show. On January 6th, WWE made history with the Netflix debut of Raw, and one of the standout moments from the night was Rhea Ripley's triumph over Liv Morgan to reclaim the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. After an intense match that saw Ripley deliver two brutal riptides to Morgan, she finally secured her long-awaited revenge and the title. However, what followed was even more unexpected. The Undertaker made a surprise appearance, riding his motorcycle to the ring in his American badass persona to share a brief but powerful moment with Ripley. On a recent episode of his 6 Feet Under podcast, The Undertaker spoke about his Raw segment with Ripley and how he refused to take time away from the superstar. Though he's one of WWE's most iconic figures, the idea of crossing paths with Ripley on such a monumental night left him unsure. He revealed that the original plan had him doing a simple entrance and interview, which would have been typical for his character. But WWE pitched a new idea, one where he would interact with Ripley right after her big victory. At first, they had me set to do an entrance and interview. That would have been fine, The Undertaker said. But then they came up with this idea, and I wasn't sure. I thought, that's her moment. I don't want to take anything away from her. She just had a huge win after a long storyline, and I didn't want to overshadow that. Despite his reservations, The Undertaker was convinced to go along with the new approach. He was told that Ripley would have her moment in the ring, and they would later cross paths on the entrance ramp. Once he understood how it would be done, he was on board. They explained it to me and I got it, he said. If we just had that brief interaction, it would enhance her moment, not take away from it. Our characters are a bit similar, so it felt like the right thing to do. It wasn't about overshadowing her. It was just me giving her that OG rub, a little nod, a good job, passing some respect her way. There were reports that Becky Lynch was initially slated to confront Ripley after her title win, but WWE ultimately decided that The Undertaker would be the one to share that special moment. Despite his legendary status, The Undertaker is careful about overexposing his character. Though he enjoyed the moment with Ripley, he stressed that he doesn't want to take the spotlight away from the current generation of WWE stars. He believes rare appearances are what keep his legacy special. I don't know how many more appearances I'd make like that. It would need to be for a great story, The Undertaker explained. We have an incredible talent roster right now, and they need to be the focus. The less you see of my generation, the better. I want moments like this to be special, not overdone. That was a perfect time for me to show up, but I don't want to be that guy who's always lurking in the background. He continued, saying he and Triple H had discussed the importance of keeping his appearances rare to maintain their impact. There's always a time and place for these moments, but not too many. I want them to be memorable. If I show up every year, it loses the magic. So, I'd say every couple of years, if that. There's only a handful of times left where it would make sense for me to step in.